welcome to another week of the Fatu Show.
Maniken mukana nyabe kambu yo ume ari mena mbum adama ko finkin suwel befutam nyane ni miningallo be babe a manja on makiliano mo acebni bajum manten ngon no gumbulon si bagasas e mana butumbu di duline
e mana di duline di jabay di
do burom
tunu sole e mana di duline di jabay e nya tunu sole abesono civil sono futok di si bake
so burom
so burom tu mo
Pompitere
benen jaru yo si kema sona futok ni disi baki ni no menen yo
he boy tala bar won ko mbul de ha boy tala baraw ñi si bagage so si sere
nene ma ojante on leddi si bagage si sere
sabar wa
ñeme mañu wammi fu mo la ko faat ye dal me benen si bagage so la tuudi mo fu mo la manju duma
wa fa ha bara faatu ya kama jaja ka galam faatu ñañe ko mi benen
ya sulu si baki nek
ma suma
muy mo wani sankana ni jame jam manji sankana nya yedi vat kama muy fang aw numante numa mañ wan ko ragam vat bang
ta benen si bagage ko
damul vat leka benen si bagage vat yo na value added tax e jom lo jom pour kana kambe kana businesses kana mañ business soli si jojo mante siring bo wuje $1 million di buremben banja ko be jobe jiari man kan ko be ka register aw no register ba
vat yo nje register
ñaaw joko vat nujuk e ko bo yan ko regam ECOWAS ko tu ko kana kan wan ko regam vat urra no pinenya tu e mana babu duli ne du hanim kana mati ka karanga dimu kana mati enai e juwe mo duro muledo di vat woto muyu kanu manje si business solo si ringwood waringe 1 million ji wara ji jaaj bu kanak vat banja men sene furim fogon tu nujuk vat yu masa ku ndaw katen bu kanak kan manje ko be jo ku tofi na nanos sana am ku jalo man ku sofi man kan aw baka benen si banga sama sumel na ku sofi pan ku koli nje wata le do nje jo
kay aronga bara kay
nje so don way kamal billahi kum kum ta kumuri potom kum ko bara way Kama mungu damba jikatima kuleli kama mungu damba jikatima anu jeli wanu wana
Good evening. You're watching the news at 8. In our top stories this half hour, the new Chief Justice of the Gambia challenges adjudicators to serve the populace without bias, as she intends to inject greater efficiency and energy in justice administration. Christians in the Gambia join the rest of the world to observe the Feast of Assumption, locally known as Sang Mari. The Nigerian army announces the killing of the second-in-command of the Boko Haram, but the Islamic militant group warned that their country's military lacked what it takes to bring them down. And the bloodiest of its kind in as many decades, a ferocious crackdown on supporters of disposed Egyptian leader Mohamed Morsi results in over 500 deaths. There's another stories coming ahead. I am Ais Chidabo. And we thank you for joining us. The Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Usman Baji, has felicitated the President and Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, on the just observed Eid al-Fitr. In a letter written on behalf of the entire Gambia Armed Forces, CDS Baji states, on this very important day, punctuating a month-long period of fasting and supplication, may I seize this opportunity to pray to Allah for Your Excellency's personal well-being, guidance and protection at all times. The Armed Forces is cognizant, appreciative and proud of your achievements, which are a hallmark of your hard work, dedication and love for the nation, and your desire to transform the Armed Forces into a well-disciplined and professional force. Please accept Your Excellency the assurances of our unreserved loyalty to your leadership, the government and people of our great country. May Allah the Almighty guide, guard and protect you. July 22nd, encouraged greetings from twin sisters Adamandur Jame, who is in the U.S., and Awandur Jame of Bruceby, prayed for progress under the President's stewardship, Allah's guidance, peace and protection. They expressed their gratitude to the head of state for his government's development endeavors across their motherland, thanking the President for what he has done for them as well as other Gambians and non-Gambians alike. The duo in their separate letters wish him and the first family long life, good health and prosperity. Baby Yahya Jammeh Koli, son of one of the twin sisters named after the President, also extended goodwill messages to him and the first family on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. The Gambia's Christian community, Catholics to be precise, today joined the rest of the Christian world to celebrate the Holy Feast of St. Mary. The occasion, observed on the 15th August each year, is believed to be the day when Virgin Mary, the mother of Jesus, ascended into heaven in body and soul. Louis Mendy has more on a day when Christians pay homage to the woman of faith and the mother of the church to whom Jesus entrusted the whole of humanity.
Christians across the globe, Catholics for that matter, are celebrating the Holy Feast of St. Mary, also called the Feast of the Assumption. Christians believed it was on this fateful day Holy Mary, the mother of Jesus, was assumed into heaven in body and soul. And so Christians on this day celebrate the solemnity of the Assumption, paying homage to Mary, the woman of Nazareth and the mother of the church, to whom Jesus entrusted the whole humanity when he said to John, "Behold thy mother."
Word faith can be very abstract when we try to talk about it or think about it. And so since today we celebrate the glorious Assumption of Our Lady, body and soul, into heaven, let us turn to her who is our perfect model of a living faith. And the most important word there is a living faith. Her Assumption into heaven was clearly the crowning moment of her unique role as Mother of Christ, whereby she cooperated and collaborated fully with him in the mystery of our redemption. And so when we look at the life of Mary, we see a living faith, but we also see in her all that God would like us to be also.
For the fact that the Diocese of Banjul are named after the Assumption of Mary, the day is celebrated in grand styles. Speaking to Grts at the St. Peter's Chapel, Reverend Father Moses Drame dwelt on the significance of the feast in the lives of Christians.
The worthy example of Mary in a life of humility, in a life of obedience to God, because Mary's life was characterized by her yes. When she said to the angel, "I am the handmaid of the Lord, let what you have said be done." There was no turning back in the life of Mary. She continually manifested that yes, she said, from the very beginning. And that yes was not a yes of joy throughout. No, it was characterized by ups and downs. She